Are you feeling down and searching for ways to uplift your spirits? If so, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into the wisdom of Buddhism to uncover 5 powerful techniques to help you navigate those moments when sadness creeps in. Whether you're facing a tough day or just need a little pick-me-up, these ancient practices hold the key to finding peace and joy amidst the storm. Lesson 1. Cry your eyes out. Crying is a natural and healthy response to sadness, and it is an essential part of the healing process. In Buddhism, crying is seen as a way to release pent-up emotions and purify the mind. When we cry, we are acknowledging our pain and allowing ourselves to feel it fully. It is only by facing our emotions head-on that we can begin to heal and move forward. In many cultures, crying is seen as a sign of weakness or vulnerability, and we are often taught to suppress our tears. However, this suppression of emotions can lead to a buildup of negative energy and can prevent us from finding true peace and happiness. In Buddhism, it is believed that our tears can wash away our sorrows and help us see the world more clearly. When we cry, our body releases endorphins, which are natural painkillers. This release of endorphins can help us feel better physically and emotionally. Crying can also help reduce stress and anxiety, lower blood pressure, and improve our mood. There are also spiritual benefits. In Buddhism, crying is seen as a way to connect with our true nature and to cultivate compassion and empathy for ourselves and others. When we cry, we are acknowledging our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all beings. However, it is essential to remember that crying should not be forced or suppressed. We should allow ourselves to cry naturally, without judgment or expectation. If we find ourselves unable to cry, it may be helpful to practice mindfulness and focus on our breath, allowing ourselves to feel our emotions fully. It is also essential to create a safe and supportive environment for ourselves when we cry. We should find a quiet and comfortable space where we can be alone and let our emotions flow freely. We may also find it helpful to talk to a trusted friend or family member, or to seek the support of a therapist or counselor. In Buddhism, it is believed that our tears can be a source of great wisdom and insight. When we cry, we are connecting with our deepest emotions and allowing ourselves to see the world from a different perspective. Through our tears, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In the words of the Buddha, the secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, or not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. By allowing ourselves to cry and feel our emotions fully, we can live more fully in the present moment and cultivate a greater sense of peace and happiness. When we cry, we are acknowledging our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of all beings. So the next time you feel sad, remember to cry your eyes out and allow your tears to wash away your sorrows. May you find peace and happiness on your journey. Lesson 2. Think about good things. When we feel sad, it is easy for negative thoughts to take root and grow, perpetuating our sadness and making it difficult to see the good in our lives. However, by intentionally cultivating positive thoughts, we can shift our perspective and find a greater sense of peace and happiness. One way to cultivate positive thoughts is by practicing gratitude. Gratitude is the intentional recognition and appreciation of the good things in our lives. It is a powerful practice that has been shown to have numerous benefits for our mental and physical health, including increased happiness, reduced stress, and improved relationships. When we feel sad, it can be difficult to see the good in our lives, but by intentionally focusing on what we are grateful for, we can shift our perspective and find a greater sense of joy and contentment. To practice gratitude, start by taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This could be as simple as the air you breathe, the food you eat, or the people in your life who love and support you. You can also keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day. As you do this, try to be as specific as possible, focusing on the details of each experience and why it brings you joy. Another way to cultivate positive thoughts is by practicing loving-kindness meditation. Loving-kindness meditation is a practice that involves intentionally cultivating feelings of love, compassion, and kindness towards ourselves and others. It is a powerful practice that has been shown to increase positive emotions, reduce stress and anxiety, and improve relationships. To practice loving-kindness meditation, start by finding a comfortable seat and closing your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and bring to mind someone you love deeply. Hold their image in your mind and repeat the following phrases to yourself. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be peaceful. As you repeat these phrases, imagine that you are sending love and kindness to this person, visualizing them surrounded by warmth and light. Next, bring to mind someone who has hurt or upset you. Hold their image in your mind and repeat the same phrases, sending them love and kindness as well. Finally, bring to mind yourself, repeating the phrases and sending love and kindness to yourself. As you practice loving-kindness meditation, try to cultivate a sense of compassion and understanding towards yourself and others. Remember that everyone is struggling in their own way, and that we are all deserving of love and kindness. Practicing gratitude, loving-kindness meditation, and other activities that cultivate positive thoughts can help us tend to the garden of our mind, allowing us to cultivate beautiful flowers and prevent weeds from taking over. So the next time you feel sad, remember to think about good things, cultivate positive thoughts, and shift your perspective towards a greater sense of peace and happiness. Lesson 3. Get active or make something. When we feel sad, it can be challenging to find the motivation to do anything, but getting active or making something can be a powerful way to shift our perspective and lift our spirits. Engaging in physical activity is an excellent way to boost our mood and reduce feelings of sadness. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters, and can help us feel more energized and positive. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or dancing to our favorite music, finding an activity that we enjoy can be a powerful tool for managing sadness. Creating something can also be a powerful way to shift our focus and find a sense of accomplishment and joy. When we create something, we engage our minds and our hearts, and we can find a sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. Whether it's painting, writing, cooking, or building something, finding a creative outlet can be a powerful way to manage sadness and cultivate a sense of well-being. Everything in life is constantly changing, and nothing stays the same. When we feel sad, it can be easy to get stuck in negative thought patterns and believe that our sadness will last forever. However, by engaging in an activity or creating something, we can remind ourselves of the impermanence of our emotions and find a sense of hope and possibility. For example, if we are feeling sad and decide to paint a picture, we can focus our attention on the colors and textures of the paint and allow ourselves to get lost in the creative process. As we paint, we may find that our negative thoughts begin to dissipate, and we may even experience moments of joy and inspiration. By the time we finish our painting, we may realize that our sadness has lifted, and we have created something beautiful and meaningful. Another important principle in Buddhism is the concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and fully engaged in whatever we are doing. When we are mindful, we are not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, but rather we are fully present and aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Engaging in an activity or creating something can be a powerful way to cultivate mindfulness and find a sense of peace and clarity. When we are fully engaged in an activity, we are not thinking about our problems or our negative emotions, but rather we are focused on the task at hand. This can help us find a sense of flow, where we are fully immersed in the present moment and experiencing a sense of joy and fulfillment. For example, if we are feeling sad and decide to go for a walk in nature, we can practice mindfulness by focusing on the sights, sounds, and smells around us. As we walk, we can pay attention to the feeling of our feet on the ground, the sensation of the wind on our skin, and the beauty of the trees and flowers around us. By doing so, we can cultivate a sense of peace and clarity and find a respite from our negative emotions. When we feel sad, it can be easy to feel like our lives lack direction or meaning. However, by finding an activity or creative outlet that we enjoy, we can discover a sense of purpose and fulfillment. For example, if we are feeling sad and decide to volunteer at a local animal shelter, we may find a sense of purpose and meaning in helping animals in need. As we care for the animals and interact with other volunteers, we may find that our sadness begins to lift and we feel a sense of connection and community. By incorporating this practice into our daily lives, we can find a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment, even in the midst of difficult emotions. Lesson 4. Take a short walk. Walking meditation is a simple yet powerful practice that can help us cultivate mindfulness and find inner peace. When we feel sad, our minds can become clouded with negative thoughts and emotions, making it difficult to see things clearly. By taking a short walk and practicing walking meditation, we can bring our awareness to the present moment and find a sense of calm and clarity. The first step in walking meditation is to find a quiet place where you can walk without interruption. This could be a park, a garden, or even a quiet street in your neighborhood. Once you have found a suitable location, begin by standing still and taking a few deep breaths. As you breathe in, focus on the sensation of the air entering your nostrils and filling your lungs. As you breathe out, focus on the sensation of the air leaving your body. Allow your breath to become slow and steady, and feel your body relaxing with each exhale. Next, begin to walk slowly and deliberately, paying attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Feel the weight of your body shifting from one foot to the other as you walk. You can also coordinate your breath with your steps, taking a breath in for every 2 or 3 steps and breathing out for the same number of steps. As you walk, allow your awareness to expand to include the sights and sounds around you. Notice the colors of the leaves on the trees, the sound of birds singing, or the feeling of the sun on your skin. However, do not let your mind become too caught up in these sensations. Instead, simply acknowledge them and return your focus to your breath and the sensation of walking. If your mind begins to wander or you become lost in thought, gently bring your attention back to your breath and the sensation of walking. It is natural for the mind to wander, but through practice, we can train ourselves to become more present and focused. As you continue to walk, you may find that your thoughts and emotions begin to settle, and you feel a sense of calm and clarity. This is the power of walking meditation. By bringing our awareness to the present moment, we can find a sense of peace amidst the chaos of our thoughts and emotions. Walking meditation also has physical benefits. Walking is a low-impact form of exercise that can improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles and bones, and boost mood and energy levels. By incorporating walking meditation into your daily routine, you can improve both your physical and mental well-being. To make the most of your walking meditation practice, try to set aside a specific time and place each day to practice. You can start with just 5 or 10 minutes a day and gradually increase the amount of time as you become more comfortable with the practice. You can also experiment with different locations and times of day to find what works best for you. By incorporating walking meditation into our daily routine, we can improve both our physical and mental well-being and find a deeper sense of peace and happiness in our lives. So the next time you feel sad, remember to take a short walk and practice walking meditation. May you find peace and happiness with each step. Lesson 5. Practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is an essential aspect of Buddhist teachings. and it is a crucial practice for dealing with sadness. When we are feeling sad, it is easy to criticize ourselves, blame ourselves, or judge ourselves harshly. However, this only serves to exacerbate our sadness and make us feel worse. Practicing self-compassion means treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and empathy. It means recognizing that we are all imperfect human beings, and that it is okay to make mistakes, to struggle, and to feel sad. It means acknowledging our pain and offering ourselves comfort and support. When you're feeling sad, it is essential to speak to yourself with kindness and understanding. Use gentle, supportive language and avoid harsh self-criticism. Instead of saying, "I can't believe I messed up again, I'm such an idiot," try saying, "I made a mistake, but that's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. I'll do better next time." Remember, the way you speak to yourself matters, and it can either help or hinder your ability to cope with sadness. When we are feeling sad, it is easy to isolate ourselves and withdraw from others. However, connecting with others is an essential aspect of self-compassion. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist and share your feelings with them. Remember, you are not alone, and there are people who care about you and want to support you. Self-compassion involves forgiving yourself. We all make mistakes and we all have regrets. However, it is essential to forgive ourselves and let go of the past. Holding on to guilt, shame, or resentment only serves to perpetuate our sadness and prevent us from moving forward. So, practice forgiveness and offer yourself the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. In Buddhism, self-compassion is seen as a path to enlightenment. By treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and empathy, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, happiness, and fulfillment. Additionally, self-compassion can help us develop greater compassion and empathy for others, which can lead to more meaningful relationships and a greater sense of connection to the world around us. By treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and empathy, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace, happiness, and fulfillment. So, the next time you are feeling sad, remember to speak to yourself kindly, practice mindfulness, connect with others, take care of your physical needs, and forgive yourself. May you find peace, happiness, and compassion on your journey. Overall, sadness is an inevitable part of the human experience, but it is how we respond to it that determines our path forward. By practicing these 5 techniques rooted in the spiritual teachings of Buddhism, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So the next time you feel sad, remember to cry your eyes out, think about good things, get active or make something, take a short walk, and practice self-compassion. May you find peace and happiness on your journey.